do you know why I'm here? I said, yeah, mental health. What's that about? And the most common answers would be, it's about suicide and depression. And the heaviness in the room, and everyone would be kind of like a bit serious and I was like, yeah, we will cover those things, but in my view, that's not what we're here to talk about mainly. So just as a word play, I said, I'm not going to call this mental health anymore. I'm going to call it mental fitness. Because to boys, it's like an active term.
Absolutely.
How are we going to get mentally fit? And what are the things?
It's all marketing.
Exactly. That's all about. You just package it differently. So it's all the same stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you get a room of teenage lads talking openly and without fear of judgment, and if they feel as if they're not going to get punished by anything they say, they're going to start talking about girls and sex and relationships and hookups. And then I asked them, who's teaching you about this stuff? Who are you talking to? Who's listening?
And the answer was crickets.
They're like, nobody.
Right, exactly.
So then I went, okay, I'm going to do a sexual health module. So it kind of...
What did you know about sexual health at that point, though? Because like you learned...
Because I went back to... Because I really... I was really drawn to working with teenagers.
Yeah, I love young people too.
I just had that. And so I went back to college and I did a adolescent psychotherapy master's. And I flipped the focus of my practice from working with adults to working with teenagers. Mm-hmm. So on that course, we did loads of stuff about sexual development and sexual health and the developing sexuality for young people. And I was like, again, a lot of this stuff would be really useful for young people to know when they're young people.
Before.
Not when they're our age and they look back and go, I wish in school I would have been taught A, B, or C.
We're like backtracking and trying to fix the things that happened.
I was like, well, why not? And it was my education in this area really started in those mental fitness classes when they started to talk openly about what life was like for them. That's when I started to learn about how big a character porn was in all their lives.
Because you didn't know before then.
Unless you listen to teenagers.
Because you're doing your own life.
Do you know what I mean? Don't listen to adults who talk about when you learn the most from teenagers themselves. Once you get them to talk comfortably. And that's kind of the work, is kind of when you just you go in and you just genuinely, you go, lads, I'm not here to judge, I'm not here to punish or preach or wag my finger at any of you.
And who better than a footballer?
Yeah, but and this stuff is a really rich and exciting part of your life. Yeah. And even the phrase is deliberate, like Let's Talk is the title of the book. Mm-hmm. Let's Talk About Sex is the title of the documentary. It's not, I'm an expert, I'm going to preach, I'm here to educate you, or I'm here to guide you in this direction as opposed to that. I'm here to invite you to have a conversation.